Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We're also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we mail it in for Friday the 13th. My name is Miss Becca Sue. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, as well as our special guests, Kathy Cool, Andrew Webrink, and Justine Mays.
Hey gang, what's up?
Hello.
Hey,
Maybe I should have gone kill.
Yes, you could. You could definitely have done that, and some people would know what you were doing. Others might not.
I think you're having a
Right.
impediment, maybe.
Oh,
Maybe.
How could people not know what that is?
Because there's people that are younger than us that don't care anything about stuff that happened before they were born.
they don't know that
they're
Friday
called
the
a new
13th
generation.
was a series of movies.
Right. They have no idea.
They're idiots.
Yeah, well, we all
We'll
have to
see
deal with
tomorrow.
them. They're our future. They're going to be working while we're retired, so we need them to.
That's why I
As long as
question
they're-
why people bring children into the world.
There you go. Well, so they can work while we retire. That's why.
Exactly.
Happy Friday the 13th, I guess, is what I want to say. I've got 2 questions for you, unrelated, but I don't think either one's big enough to stand on its own. Hence, I've got 2. So the first question is, what was the best ever halftime Super Bowl show? You only get to say one. You can't be name 3 of them or something like that.
Well, there's only one right answer.
Okay, what is it?
Travis Tritt.
Fuck no.
Prince.
There you go. There's the
Yes.
actual right answer. Travis Tritt doesn't make the top 50 out of the 60.
Really? You don't think so?
I think Prince is probably the
Prince is it. Prince was the best Super Bowl halftime ever.
You're right. That question was short. What's
That
your
was short.
second question?
That was short.
I will say from a social point of view, like the one that had Britney Spears and it had
It was Aerosmith,
Yeah,
NSYNC.
yeah,
That was
say
a good one.
that one was the most culturally sort of crazy one, I think.
Okay.
That a lot of people would also probably say. But Prince was
Musically, that was.
musically wise, yes.
Yes.
But I think that a lot of people would probably, even people that don't like Britney Spears and NSYNC and stuff, I think would still say that one was a pretty cool halftime show.
Here's the crazy thing about Prince, and Becca knows how I feel about Prince. I feel like despite all of his great success, all of the fact that he's revered as a musician, he's still underrated for the amount of talent that he had. That guy was he's a songwriter. He can play every instrument in the band.
How is he underrated?
The reason why is because people were just going around telling us that Prince was just a degenerate, really.
Right.
And they were like, he's a weirdo and he does, and it's so you don't listen to him. It was.
Right.
He was overly sexualized in weird ways, and it was they made him sound like he was the devil virtually.
Yeah, and it's so much too is into his name and the change in the name and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But he was underrated. I mean, they literally came out with a list in, I don't know what the year was, but it was the year that Harrison was going into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They came out with a list of the 200 greatest guitarists of all time. Prince did not make that list. He didn't make the list.
He was an underrated guitar player. He was not an underrated entertainer.
No, I think he was underrated.
I think he's underrated. Yeah, he didn't make the list.
People have
he performed at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but I think that people
There's
have
a lot
learned,
of people.
even then, people were
Bad
like,
Bunny's there. Is he a great musician?
People were turning it off too because it was Prince.
Right.
And people were pissed about that as well.
But he doesn't make the greatest guitarist, and he goes on and that My Guitar Gently Weeps. He has a guitar solo in there that is now considered one of the greatest, if not the greatest of all time.
It is one of the greatest guitar solos of all time, and that's the reason why he did that solo.
Exactly. Because, I mean, he made the list the next year. Let's say that.
Yeah, but even then, I don't think he was. I don't think he was underrated. I don't think he was. I think he was right where he was.
I unfortunately don't think so. But again, I think he's just one of the all-time great musicians.
Profound thing to say. He was right where he was.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, as an entertainer, I mean, how many records did he sell? What was
a lot, yeah.
So, I mean,
yeah. Was Prince ever revered?
He sold all these records.
Right.
He was a hell of a guitar player. People knew that.
Was he revered as much as Elvis Presley, for instance? No, not close.
Should he be?
Was he revered as much as Britney Spears at one point in Britney?
Well, being a great entertainer isn't just all about talent.
Yeah.
He sold over 100 million records worldwide.
Well, sure.
So, yeah, exactly. So how is he underrated?
Because
I think he's underrated.
If his talent was as it is, which is extremely talented, and he sold 15 million records, I'd say, yeah, he's underrated. Well, but he sold 100 million records.
He should have sold 1 billion. That's how talented I think he is. He should have sold 1 billion records. Who's number one on your list? Do you have the list there, Kathy? Let's see who's above Prince, because that's a big number.
So I just Googled how many records did he sell.
Google the number one. Google the list, top 10 list, and the funny thing is, there's going to be people above here. You tell me that they're more talented than Prince, because
again,
that sounds like a huge number. I get it. 100 million is a huge number.
Being entertainer is not having the most talent.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could be a very, very talented songwriter, but you could write all the wrong songs.
Yeah, well, he was the songwriter. He was the guy who
you could be a great guitar player, but you could play all the wrong solos.
Mm-hmm.
This is by record.
Okay. Oh, just
so it's like how many numbers of this record. So I don't think that's the answer we're looking for.
Okay.
Because he's not even on the list.
Yeah. So there you go.
Is Muhammad Ali the greatest boxer ever?
Yes, he was.
Did he have the greatest record?
Yes.
He had
because he was fighting against the toughest era in boxing. So
but did he have the best record? Was he undefeated?
He was not undefeated. But
I don't think it was his boxing record that made him great. I think it was his culture influence, the way he approached things, his view on different issues. He was accepted. He was accepted by the people. That's what made him great.
No, I think it was his boxing skills. And again, you're looking at some of his losses were when he was well beyond his prime. He hung on for too long. I mean, how many legitimate losses did he really have? I don't know. All the ones from Spinks forward after Spinks were certainly. He was done. I mean, I don't know that he ever truly lost it. He lost to Frazier. That was probably his only legitimate loss to Joe. I mean, they ended up beating him 2 more times. So clearly he had Frazier's number. Just he broke his jaw. I would probably lose a fight too. If a lucky hit broke my jaw. I think I'd have a hard time winning that fight, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, so. I don't know. I just think Prince is still underrated. If you had to name the 100 greatest musicians today or of all time, I wonder where most people where he would land on that list if you just had the general public voting. I don't think it would be. I think it'd be lower than you think, and that's a shame. I think. I don't know. That's just me.
Could be.
But it's all up for debate. That's the cool thing too. I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, I still can't believe you don't think.
I
just still can't believe you don't think Travis Tritt was the greatest Super Bowl performer. I mean, talk about underrated. Jeez.
Travis Tritt. I don't even know who he is. I know he's a country guy. I don't know any of his music or anything like that. So,
And see, I think you should know who he is.
Really? Okay.
And from that aspect, he's underrated.
He's underrated. Yeah. He's underrated by me, certainly. Yeah. I think I just don't. I'm not a fan
Just
of
by
music.
genre alone.
Yeah.
But fun fact, Steve, I go back and watch that solo probably 3 times a month.
I know. Me too.
It's crazy.
And if you hear the stuff that tells you what went on, like he showed up to practice and they kind of overlooked him, and he got looped in by the producer, not by the people in there. He got looped in because he wanted him to be involved, and he just kind of come in and said, "I'll just do my thing," and man, he did his thing all right. It was
there's like YouTube videos like dedicated to how that solo came about.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
It's cool. It's cool. I'm going to do one of those. My other question is, where it's Friday the 13th, are you superstitious? Are you superstitious? Okay, are you superstitious? Yes, you are.
Yes.
I know you. You are.
Yes, I am. I spent a lot of the trip in Key West looking specifically for a real amethyst.
Right.
I had the entire group of us digging through this nasty, germy, cuticle-filled box of gems that you
looking for the perfect one.
For amethyst, because you had to go down like 8 inches into
They make you dig for those. They know you'll dig for the amethyst.
Why were you looking for amethyst so hard?
Because
Amathai.
It
represents the best birthday month out of all of them, February. So that's
but that wasn't quite it. It's supposed to support healing energy and reduce
because it's amethyst
around you.
Yeah.
So I found a really cool bracelet on Mallory Square.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just at Gringo Jones. They got a bunch of cool amethyst stuff, by the way. And Gringo Jones that place is crazy. If you're from St. Louis, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not from St. Louis,
if you're ever looking for a life-size concrete model of a giraffe, you can probably find it there.
Yeah. Yeah. They got everything there. It's a weird place for sure. So, but they had some cool amethyst stuff. So, Justine Mays.
Yeah.
Are you superstitious?
Yeah, to a certain extent.
Sure. Okay. All right. We're gonna leave Webrink for last. We'll come back around to him. Becca, how about you? Becca is.
I'm not superstitious.
Right.
I don't think that. I think it's silly to just be like, no, that's dumb. I get that there's things that are dumb, but like, why would I do that? If something could, like I said earlier, if it could potentially curse me, or it could give me good luck, and it's not putting me out of the way, like if it's not like doing anything, like if I have to spend money to go do this or something like that, that's going to change things. But if it's just like, don't walk underneath, a ladder.
That's just common sense.
Yeah, but like the stuff that's like, traditional things. Why would I not observe the things that like you're not supposed to do or you're supposed to do if it doesn't hurt anything to do them?
Right.
Like throwing a penny into like it's a penny. Throwing a penny into a wishing well, into a fountain. Why not do that?
What if the only penny you have on you is one of your pressed pennies?
Those don't count anyways. Those don't give you luck anyways. So.
Okay.
And I also always have pennies on me. So.
All right. Well, they are discontinued, so that'll be changing soon.
Well, the price is going up.
Oh.
So yeah, like I just like I'm not superstitious in a sense of like I'm not going to go out of my way for those things, but I'm not going to not do them when it is like right there to observe or easily not do or do.
Becca, you probably don't care, so never mind. I won't.
No, let's hear it. What do you think I don't care about?
If someone owes you 76 cents and change, and now because of the penny situation, they're like, we've done away with pennies, and they give you 75 cents, I'm still pissed about it. I don't say anything because I'm like, fuck it, I'm not going to get in a fight. I don't want to be on camera getting in a fight over a penny, but it does anger me every time this is fucking happening.
Happened to me today.
It never works. I don't ever see it happening in my favor. It seems to always tilt in their favor that because the penny's been discontinued. I just it pisses me off, and I'm not going to say a goddamn word. I'm not, because it'll be funny.
It's only been discontinued for like a couple of weeks. We still have plenty of pennies.
It happened to me today, Steve.
Okay. Did you think about it all? Please help me and say you thought about it. You care.
I thought about it. I looked up and I saw it. It said penny roundup, and I was like,
Yeah. Okay, good. I feel better about you after
I got extra money back because of it.
Okay, that's good. You got
I was
some
supposed to
extra
get back like 78 cents, and they gave me $2 back. Or it was supposed to be like $1.78, and I got $2 back. So I was like, oh, okay, well.
Geez, they rounded up 22 cents. I'm going to go to that.
Like,
I'll start shopping there.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm up.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
I'm up, man. Yeah. So, but it does bother. I'm like, just give me my fucking.
Yeah, there's still plenty of pennies.
Yeah, see, the reason they're discontinued is because there's trillions of pennies out there.
Right.
Now, some jackass has them stored in his little, like, the fucking, what is it, like a Coca-Cola bottle sitting in, like, their closet that they've had for the past
If you're saving pennies because you think they're going to be worth money, you're not going to, that'll outlive you. You know what's happened? If you're thinking, I'll hang on these for 50 years, guess what they're going to be worth? A penny.
If they just would, like, bring in their pennies as opposed to just like hoarding them forever, then like we're not going to run out of pennies, which is like a weird thing for anyone to even like.
Right. There's plenty of pennies.
We're going to run out of pennies. Where are they? Okay, other than me, I guess I'm crushing them for my little penny machine.
You're rooting.
But there's not that many of them that are getting crushed in the penny smushers that are making us run out of pennies in the world. Like we have so many pennies. I never use pennies for anything other than the penny smusher.
Okay.
Like people being weird about pennies I'm like, whatever.
Yeah. Weebrink, are you superstitious?
Let me ask you this.
Yeah. Go on.
So
here we go.
Here we go.
I wouldn't walk, like Becca said, I wouldn't walk under a ladder.
Okay.
But if somebody was like, I'll give you $10 if you walk on that ladder, I'll do it.
Sure.
So am I superstitious or not?
Based on that one thing, if ladder was the only thing, I would say no, but there's a lot more to superstition than just walking under ladders. So
well, that's as far as my knowledge goes on that. So I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe I am. I don't think so. Maybe I am.
Uh-huh.
Give me another example and I'll tell you if I'm superstitious.
Like if you do you have a favorite sports team?
Nope.
He's here recording during the Super Bowl, so I'll give him credit for that.
But also, there's teams that most people don't care about the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I like U of L.
Okay. Did you ever be like, okay, I wore this pair of underwear, and they kept winning every time I had this underwear on, so now you always wear that pair of underwear?
Never.
Okay. You sound like you had a breakthrough moment there. You said, what was that about?
I know.
Because I went to a basketball game with my uncle and his son, and who is my cousin, and he was, when U of L would start winning, he would leave the seat and go watch from like a TV in the
right.
Yeah. So that's not. And now thanks to Steve Akeley, all my underwear are single use.
Right. Exactly.
I will never have that problem again. So.
Yeah. What about if you came to Key West with us and we took a haunted tour, went by that Robert the Doll thing? Would you break all the rules, take photos of them, all the kind of stuff they tell you not to do? Would you do that stuff? Because you're like, I'm not superstitious, so none of this matters.
If you bought me lunch, sure. But again, like the ladder, I'm not going to do it just because, on the off chance that.
I think
that's super. He just said on the off chance. That's superstition.
I think we should work on getting Andrew cursed.
Yeah, we'll get him down there.
Yeah,
because the best thing
is it $10, $5? Like, where is your cutoff for possibly cursing yourself?
What kind of curse does this doll put on? Is it like a professional curse or a health
No, he
curse?
ruins your life. So
everything just starts going to shit.
You can fix it though. You have to write him an apology letter and send it in, which would be the best part. Imagine Weebrink sitting down to craft an apology to Robert the Doll. God damn, I would love that.
Yeah,
sorry.
I mean, you buy me lunch or buy my plane ticket down there, I'll take a picture of the stupid doll.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Post Malone, like his plane crashed. He had some sort of got some sort of disease or something. Like a whole bunch of crazy.
There was a fungus among us because of that with him.
Yeah, there was a whole bunch of crazy shit happened to him after he saw the doll.
Saw that out.
Like really weird things too. It wasn't just like, okay, everyone gets in a car accident once in a while. It was like crazy, just like crazy shit was going on.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like that if I believe that, then all the horror movies that I've been watching recently, which have been a lot, then I'd have to believe they're real, and I don't want to do that.
Okay. Horror movies are different, but yeah, sure. I get what you're saying. Maybe.
Well, if you believe that this doll can ruin your life just by taking a picture, can't you not believe that there's some demon nun that can set you on fire at the snap of her fingers?
But it's done as it's false to begin with, and just to make money. So I don't know that it's the same. I mean,
Okay.
I don't watch horror movies and be like, that's got to be real because I just saw it on a screen. But
Do you like horror movies?
yeah.
I saw one 2 nights ago that was from 1962 called Carnival of Souls.
Okay.
It's worth a watch.
Okay, it's worth a watch.
Is
Okay.
it truly scary or is it truly ridiculous?
No, it's one of those, like, there's basically no budget to this thing. The special effects were terrible, so it's like it actually had to be suspenseful and kind of creepy just from the story. So really good writing, but it was you could appreciate it from that aspect. They had like these are the tools they had to make a horror movie back then, and they actually made a pretty good one. So it's in that sense you can kind of appreciate it.
Right. Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Well, guess what? On that note, guess what, gang? It's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with Kathy. She's got her hand up.
I'm going to open up my Old Pepper Rye, the All-Star pick.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
so sad.
Not a lot going on there. Not a lot going on. All right. Next up is Becca. Becca, what do you got?
I'm also going to go back to one I already opened this evening, another Neely pick.
Solid. Could be enough. We'll see. Justine?
I have MB Roland single barrel. This is the All Rise.
Okay. All right. There's our lead right there. I've got Old Granddad 7. Let's see what we got here. I was hopeful, but no, nothing really happening there for me. Last but not least is Mr. Webrink. What do you got?
This is a Jefferson's Oceans single barrel, but it's from voyage number 3.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay. Well, no, nothing going on there. All right. Well, cheers to Justine on the victory. Cheers.
What do you got there? Oh, yummy. Jen just brought me a snack.
Oh, what'd she bring? What do we got?
Looks like pepperoni rolls.
Oh, nice.
yummy.
Pepperoni rolls. Perfect. All right, we'll take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're still mailing it in for Friday the 13th. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show. All right, well, there's a look at some of our highlights in 2025. Share with us yours in the comments below. I don't know what that means. All right.
You're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're mailing it in for Friday the 13th.
Yes, we are. So Friday the 13th is happening today. First one of the year. I don't know if there'll be another one this year or not. I didn't look forward in the calendar, but we're just dealing with this one right now. We're all here, so that's a good thing. So that's nice.
Today
It's true.
We
We record in advance. So yeah. Becca, you said there's something you want to talk about. What do you got for us?
Yeah, so when we recorded this, the Super Bowl is live on my TV screen. I just let you guys know that the Seahawks are currently up. They just got back from halftime. And I've seen just a lot of things online about online sports betting.
Yeah.
I saw one guy who bet all of his life savings, which was $33,000 on the Seahawks.
Perfect.
And I want to know what you guys think about the availability of sports betting these days. And if you guys, I don't think anyone here sports bets. I don't think.
Right. I don't think so.
And so maybe you guys are good people to ask about it and what your thoughts are. I think personally that frankly, with the availability of sports betting and betting in general, just on your phone, that murders are going to go up because it's so much easier to lose your entire. Like this guy, currently he's happy because he bet everything he had on the Seahawks winning, but something could change very quickly here, you know?
Right.
And, you know, a lot of times why do murders happen, money issues, and people,
Even if this guy wins, he's just going to get emboldened by it and he'll lose the next one. I mean,
it's a really like silly thing to do, but
I agree.
Like just the sports betting thing, I think is like, do you guys gamble at all? Do you guys like to do like poker? Do you like to do like scratch offs or the slots? Like, are you guys does anyone gamble at all? I know Weebrink does. Doesn't he?
No,
not really.
He's too cheap.
Oh yeah, he is too cheap.
He's not going to gamble.
I thought he did like poker. Don't you do poker?
Poker, I like change poker. I don't like the big Texas Hold'em tournaments because
I always feel like that's different though, because a poker game, you're playing with your friends, and yes, you can lose, but you know what? As long as you have some skills, you're going to win the next time or the time after that. It kind of all balances. Ultimately, what you're doing is just trading money, basically.
Yeah.
Because it's not like losing at a casino where I could go there every night the rest of my life and lose, and I'm never getting any part of that back because it's going to some big conglomerate. So ultimately, I guess I believe in you should be able to do what you want, but I just think that stuff's bad. I do. I think that there's a lot of people that can't control themselves. I think that it ends up being bad for them. They lose everything.
If it's discretionary income, then
but it's not.
But it's not. That's the problem, though. Is
it's
it never
not.
is.
He spent his whole life savings on this bet.
That's an example of a poor. Even if, like I said, even if he wins, he's going to make another bad decision.
And also, apparently, the amount that he was going to win at one point, like it's gone down. At one point, it was going to be a lot, and now it's down to like the total that he'll win, including what he put into it. The total is like $46,000 or like $48,000. So you're betting $33,000 to not even win.
To win 15 grand?
Yeah, like that's insane.
Right.
Yeah.
But like I for one, feel super blessed that I married a guy who is not a gambler at all. He thinks it's stupid too.
Right.
You know, like when we go to Las Vegas, like the most that we ever have spent on gambling is like $100.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of the same way.
And,
I'll go and play
just
something.
because, like, if you're there, why not do it? You know, and like we'll go to the casino and I'll put, you know, like maybe $40 in. I lose all of it, and so I feel stupid after I do
Right.
it every single time. But it's just like I don't know. It's just
The
fucking
thing that I know about people that like to go is they'll tell you about their winnings,
Right.
Yep.
but
they
they won't
never
tell
talk
you what
about
they
those.
spent to get there.
Exactly.
I
They
want to know what
always.
you're all in. Like, where are you
Always.
at in a hole?
Thank you. They're always like, "Oh yeah, I just won. Yeah, I went and gambled. I won $800." And I'm like, "Cool." And I'm like, "Okay, but you gamble all the time.
Right. Right.
Like, how much did you spend prior to winning $800?"
Yeah.
I felt the same way when I've only been to Vegas once, and it was for my friend's 40th birthday. And I mean, when I go to the casinos around here, I maybe spend $50. Like, that's my limit.
Right.
And so when we're out there, she kept playing the slot machine, like waiting for the waitress to come around to give her free drink.
Yeah.
And I just went up to the bar and bought a drink, and it was like, I don't know, $15 or something like that. And I came back and she's like, "How much did you pay for that?" And I was like, $15. And she's like, "Well, you know, if you just sit down and play, then they'll bring you a free drink." And I was like, "Really? How long have you been sitting here?
Exactly.
How much money have you lost?" And so when the waitress finally came around, she was down like $60. And I was like, "How's your $60 Malibu and Diet Coke?"
Oh, geez, it wasn't even a good drink.
No.
Shame on her.
Yeah. Well.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's you get free drinks when you're gambling. Really? Why? Wonder why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fully agree with like going and like sitting out with your friends. I think that's fun for most everybody, but I just think it's so, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it for fun, then do it for fun.
And now
Right.
they have this like online app where you can bet on anything.
Mm-hmm.
Anything.
Yeah. Anything.
You can bet
Yeah.
on anything that is happening in the world. You can bet on.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
there's people, and you can like make the bets too. I think.
You can prop bet yourself. You can come up with, hey, will Lindsey Vaughn trip on her way into the shoot? You can say that's what I want to do, and then you can bet on it, and they'll if they accept the bet, then you can bet on it. So yeah,
like that's like the craziest one.
it's stupid.
And then the problem is I see that one and I go, oh well, that is kind of fun, like just like betting on if things will happen. And I'm like, no, because you're spending money. Like it's fun. It's funny, but it's.
We just got on January 1st, I guess it was. I don't know if that's the official date, but we just got sports betting. And they give you so much to start out. You make a $5 bet, you get $400 in credits that you then get. So they kind of suck you in where you're like, oh, I'm just betting on house money. And by the time you go through your $400 that they give you or whatever, and then you sign up for multiple ones. So it's, you sign up for 4 or 5 different one of those.
Is that what it is? You sign up for it?
Yeah, you sign up for it and place a bet, and then they give you credits. So there's people, and again, there's probably some really like Weebrinks in the world, if they, that sign up for all of them and then just cash out, place the minimum bets and cash out. And there are people who come out ahead on this, but they got to be the very cheap people. The rest of them, the time that they're spent gambling is the time that gets them set where they are an addict. And I don't know, it's just bad. I don't like it. I really don't.
A lot of the guys, like at work, not all of them, but significant. It's like that's the only conversation that goes around the table now. It's like, oh, I won this parlay and blah, blah. And I'm like, ah, dang.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
I don't either.
Everybody needs a vice.
Yeah,
I guess.
I mean,
And if that's their vice.
so
and
this
that's
is
their
Kathy
choice.
admitting to us that this is her vice, but she didn't want to say anything until just
Yeah, Kathy's a gambler.
I seriously
She's a gambler.
am not a gambler.
She's a gambler.
But I do have vices, and I'd hate for y'all to be like, well, you got too many whiskey bottles in your
Do any of your vices, are they bad enough where you might lose your house and stuff, though? I don't know.
No.
Yeah. I mean, that's the difference between the gambling.
My
ends up,
liver. Might lose my liver.
Yeah, maybe. The gambling ends up being a thing, though, where you get behind and then you think, well, I can make it up. I'll double up on these bets or I'll do that. And then you lose those and it gets you in a bad situation, I feel, a lot of times. Not to everybody, but a lot of people get wrapped up in trying to earn back money that they've lost and then digging themselves a worse hole. And I don't know. I'm not in favor of it. But I'm also... I feel like people are adults and have to make their own, in some cases, poor decisions. And I guess, they should be allowed to do it, I guess. I don't know. I don't want the government telling us a bunch of shit we can and can't do. So, unfortunately, we got to deal with the bad fallout of those things, I guess.
Yeah.
But, yeah. But the best thing I would do is say, yes, it should be legal, but I would say don't do it. I mean, stay away from it.
Exactly.
If you want to listen to me, stay away from the gambling. Don't do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
I don't think it's not a great plan. Although this guy's up right now, so
Sure, he's up.
yeah,
He's up.
the Seahawks just scored again. So
Yeah.
this
There you
guy, and know what's crazy is I saw this guy. He was on TikTok. And like as we're getting closer to the game, like he's got these videos of him just sitting there like profusely sweating and just
Right.
like talking about how he's like, I don't know, I just like I feel like it's a good idea and like it was like,
No.
well, like why? And he's like, it's my favorite team, and so it's just like I just thought I'd put all, and it's like at what point? Why would you think?
But he's profusely sweating.
Like literally
Terrified.
looks like he's about to have a heart attack kind of sweat.
Yeah.
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 Definitely a good idea.
And if the Seahawks hold on and it'll turn out for them. But again, there's plenty of people that are probably on the other side of the table that have bet their whole life savings on the Patriots. This is the story that you picked out by chance may work out. We still don't know for sure, but it's bad. So there you go.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. On that note, we're going to wrap this thing up, as we always do, by talking about where people can find us. KK, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me at all the casinos. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
You can just find me on Instagram at KKCastry.
All right, Justine.
You can find me on Instagram at JA_Maze.
All right, Weebrink.
You can find me on Instagram at Andrew in Kentucky.
Miss Becca Sue.
You can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at Miss Becca Sue, 1K, no C's.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley across all social media. I have a website, abvnetwork.com. Our content is out there. And last but not least, come by and see us at the ABV Barrel Shop, the place where you can try before you buy. We're online, abvbarrelshop.com. Miss Becca Sue, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I just like to remind the audience, please give us a 5-star review that includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. If you like what we're doing, we ask you please visit our Patreon or our Patreon. Did I say Patreon twice?
A couple times. I think 3 at this point.
Probably 3 times. Just go to our Patreon at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
All right, great job today, gang. Other than that brief ending issue there, other than that, it was a good show. Take care, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.